and 1.
That was just awesome. I mean, the examples that you gave, it was all great, and I really, I appreciated that, and I'm glad that you guys are able to, accept what I'm saying, receive it, and understand it. You know what I mean?
Like, you give us a chance to speak our minds or whatever. You treat like young adults, exactly what they call it, young adults. But you call it young adults, then why don't you treat it like young adults?
And it's hard sometimes, but what I would say is, that's the thing. Whether I'm a sub or just, here with you guys all the time, I'm trying to prepare you for the real world. And that's what I expect. And so when I say you guys respect me, I respect you, because that's what the real world is about. Sitting together, being able to be mature and ask questions and raise your hand and say, Miss H, I don't understand. Once the work is done, because that's the one thing you guys do the work first. Work first, then you got a lot of time to play.
Their music class is pretty good there.
Their music classes, I haven't been there.
And what do they call the person like that leads
the conductor?
Yeah. The conductor at First Select, she's very, 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 very mean, but
okay.
But she does well with the music thing there.
Okay. I mean all of it, and it all ties into what we were talking about, to the video. You gotta tie it back, and that's how this whole conversation started. That's what happened to Barack. Shamir, when I was just telling you that everybody's not perfect, President Obama was not doing well in the beginning. You know what I mean? But he turns it completely around. And that's the point that I'm trying to get across, is that you can turn at any state. He wasn't 10 years old, or he was older than you guys, but he turned it around, and now he's the president. So who's to say, like you said, you want to go be a lawyer, do it.
I used to be, I'm sorry to say, but I used to be a loser. I was so quiet, and I had conversations with my dad, and you see I'm open, and I'm excited to try new things, and I'm just so proud of myself.
I am. That's right.
Know a girl, she puts the color inside of my world, but she's just like a maze where all of the walls are continually change. And I've done all I can to stand on the steps with my heart in my hand. Now I'm starting to see, maybe it's got nothing to do with me. Fathers, be good to your daughters.
Main idea and relevant details. So if I say, or if you read, summarize what comes to your mind immediately.
Main idea and relevant details.
So here's where we started, and this is the second time we took it. So we grew 1.15 grade levels in less than a year.
And this is the entire 7th grade as a whole.
And if you want to go through that, and I'll give you their numbers.
Sure. So this is the entire 7th grade as a whole. So as you see, we've shown some major improvement.
Right there.
So that's when you put a zero, another zero behind the dot is yes. So you to see how many times can 5 go into 30 equally and it equals 6.
Right. And then finish the problem. You started it, you did all the great setup, finish it.
So
Is the problem asking us for a percent?
a decimal.
Okay, stop. To make it a decimal, ladies and gentlemen, remember, answer what the question is asking you to do. Do not make it more complicated than it has to be. Honest to goodness, I think there are enough words on these pages that you do not have to add to it and make your workload more than it already is. So 3/5 as a decimal absolutely is going to be 0.6. That is choice D. Please make sure you have that down. Questions, issues, or concerns. Ladies and gentlemen, give me the answer to number 2. Read the answer.
0.75.
Raise your hand and tell me how you did it. Raise your hand and tell me how you did it, Shantae.
You have to turn the percent into a decimal.
How do I do that?
The decimal is in front of the 5.
It's in front of the 5?
It's behind
Yes.
the 5. So you move the 5 over 2 spaces to the left.
I mean the decimal over 2
Don't get
spaces to
flustered,
the
sweetie.
left.
You know how to do this. Do it. And we move it 2 places to the right and it ends up in front of which number, sweetie?
7.
In front of the 7. I'm going to read it. Ladies and gentlemen, put your name and today's date. Here is your challenge for this weekend. A little bit of a poem to make sure that we are reading the question and making sure before we write an answer or take some random numbers and throw some random operations in there, making sure that we understand what we're being asked. Eyes on our papers, ready to go.
And we get it started up one more time. I got the number down right here, I'm looking at it. I couldn't believe she would do me like that, B. I just don't understand it, dog. Can't understand it. Oh!